Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a global artist ambassador for FENIX360, and I'm blessed to be joined today by the musical artist Ken Trey. Hey, Ken Trey, how you doing, man?
Hello, man. How are you?
I'm doing real good. Good to see you, brother. I'm glad to be with you to share some of your music. So, if it's cool with you, let's go to your YouTube channel. Sound good?
Sounds right. Sounds
All right, everybody. Let's tune in to Ken Trey.
We have been given the scientific knowledge, the technical ability, and the materials to pursue the exploration of the universe. To ignore these great resources would be a corruption of a God-given ability.
Now arriving, Pacific Avenue Station.
I be gone for a minute, gone MIA to another planet, far away, tryna get away. I be gone for a minute, gone MIA to another planet, far away, tryna get away. I be gone for a minute, gone MIA to another planet, far away, tryna get away. I be gone for a minute, gone MIA to another planet, far away, tryna get away. I be on the clock with the G-shot on my wrist, like a misfit. Just to admit, I disappear like Casper, vanish like reporters. Write these verses like a journalist, spit it to a scientist. Putting these hits to the mix. I want the Benz, I want the V6. Rim spinning on the 110, bitch. I'm a whole move. Watch how I move. Why should I stop? Why should I quit? Not tryna go for broke or be broke. I be gone for a minute, gone MIA to another planet, far away, tryna get away. I be gone for a minute, gone MIA to another planet, far away, tryna get away. I be.
Hey, Ken Trey, great, man. Great to share your music with everyone. Thank you, brother. Now, listen, I would love to hear where are you from and how'd you get involved in becoming a musical artist?
well. Yeah, I'm originally from Long Beach. Like I moved from Lancaster probably like when I was like 2 years old. So then like I went right back to Long Beach probably like when I was like about like say probably like 4 or 6. So I went from city to city, kind of like like flying in, flying back, kind of like on the road, like with my family. So my organs and everything that I'm a part of, like I'm originally from Long Beach. So um everything that I'm like kind of inspired by comes from Long Beach. I mean, as I feel.
And listen, Ken Trey, is that Long Beach in California or is it Long Beach out there on the East Coast?
Oh, it's Long Beach out there on the East Coast, in California.
Far out, man, because we got a Long Beach right down the street from me here in California.
Oh,
But I thought for a minute there, Long Beach was on the east. So at any rate, that's cool, man. And growing up in Long Beach, and what kind of music were you into, and other kind of artists that you listened to that maybe have inspired your own sound?
that right there, like I'm so much of a soulful child. So like I grew up like listening to things that my mother and my father always would used to play. So like they would play like a lot of like Zapp and Roger, and sort of like I would say my influence is like a lot of Snoop Dogg. It is a dog, so it's like pretty much just like comic of Long Beach as well. But I know they're like more of rappers that speak about like the streets and stuff. But as for like much like I would probably say Snoop Dogg, because Snoop Dogg is like one of those persons that like I'm inspired by like a lot.
Me too, man. I'm big time inspired by Snoop Dogg. I mean, me and my son, we love Snoop Dogg to death. Everything he does and touches, we think is the greatest thing. And we just think he's so funny. I don't know if you saw him when he recently, you know, gave his speech. I'd like to thank me. I'd like to thank me for working so hard. I'd like to thank me for always showing up every day. I'd like to thank me. It was the coolest way for Snoop Dogg to accept the award of, I don't know if it was he getting a star on the Hollywood dealio or what it was, but Snoop is just the greatest. And he was great in the Super Bowl recently, right? And his personality is just so enjoyable, man. And he certainly has done a lot to kind of liberate both music and also just the social pop culture in terms of his just cool swagger. He's just something else, man. So I also appreciate the fact that you appreciate him and that persona. Um, and so let me ask this question: what are you working on now, Kentre? What's your focus?
My focus right now, like I'm working like on a short film that I hope to like kind of release somewhere around like May the 19th. It's a comedy. It's about like two best friends. They get into like, altercations like with a cop. It has something to do like with like in a current event. So it's something that I would say that the audience would kind of be more connected in because like they would think of them, being like themselves. So like you can kind of relate to it if you like, seen a person going through like the same circumstances. So that's something that I feel like that goes on a lot. And I felt like it was very important, to kind of twist it up and put comedy in it to like kind of make it more like a little dramedy type little short film.
Oh, I dig it, man. And so this short film, is this something that you're looking to submit to Slam Dance or, any of the other kind of like independent film organizations? How would you like to distribute this short film?
I would like to distribute to the LA film festivals and yeah, Sundance, and then if like behold of my wishes, like if I'm able to like to distribute it to like a Hulu platform or whatever it is, that's like one of like my biggest goals to
That's
like put
cool.
in on that platform.
For all your works, it'd be important to ultimately update the progress that you're having when you drop these things on your social media. So are you pretty active on your social media links?
Yes.
What do you like to use?
Like to like use Instagram a lot because like I'm always like connecting like with a few of like my crew members and everyone else like that has like a big supportive group like that listen to my music as well. So I'm always active like on Instagram a lot. Sometimes I use Twitter, but Twitter is not like my Twitter thing. Like I don't be like with my Twitter finger, so I don't tweet like that. But I just post pictures.
Yeah, cool, man. Well, those pictures tell 1,000 words. So at any rate, like, you know what I mean? I'm really appreciating the fact that, you do update your progress on Instagram and on your other channels. And we're also going to be looking forward to having you on FENIX360, Ken Trey. So you can use that as another platform for which to communicate with your fan base and also keep us updated to your progress. I'm glad that you have taken your interest in the arts, from music into acting and producing content. It's inspiring for those of us who are fans and viewers, when there's producers like you, raising our frequency with your music and your work. So thanks for shedding the light and sharing it with everyone. And so I want everyone to tune into Kentray's social media channels that you find below our interview today and look for him rising on FENIX360. And thank you, brother, for hooking up with me, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. You take care, man.
This is Kentre. Kentre is a man of exploration, a man of wonders, and a man willing to explore different type of knowledge. Kentre, just like any other being, willing to always learn something new, explore something new, see something new. Just like him, if you want to expand your imagination, join